And the number of the day is 10, and it's always a nice number. If you're a footballer, then you play right wing, but I don't suspect that that's what you...
No, somehow not. I'm not going to even explain initially, because if you've been following news today, you'll know that the number of the day is 10, and if you have a smartphone in your pocket, if you've been reading any of the international news, it may feel like there has always been iPhones, but it's only been 10 years since Apple launched the iconic iPhone. Now, many see that as the launch, in fact, of the smartphone age or era. So the iPhone, we'll be looking at it tonight, is one of the most successful consumer products of all time, with more than 1.2 billion sales since it was launched. If you consider 7 billion people in the world, 1 in 7 more than 1 in 7. Now, before the iPhone was launched, Apple was a company that made computers for a small but devoted following, although they had gone beyond computers, of course, with the iPod. Its market value at that time was less than a quarter of the PC software giant of Microsoft. Nokia, Motorola and others dominated the market for mobile phones that didn't do much more than make calls. Now, a decade later, sure, it's really a different world. By last year, Apple was the most valuable company in the United States, 50% larger than Microsoft. 2/3 of Apple's revenue came from the iPhone last year. Now, this does have a negative side. It means that the fortunes of Apple now depend largely on how popular it remains, and it does face tough competition from Android phones and other devices around the world. So who knows where we will be in 10 years' time.